is wonderful, wonderful to watch. And now we can turn to the game between Alireza Firouzja and Vladimir Kramnik. As Vladimir, look at this big post-up of this huge knight on the d4 square, blockading the pawn on d3 and supporting king's. But what is the material count, Maurice? It looks like
Firouzja's up a pawn,
but
so it's
great
compensation for sure.
Great compensation for black. I want to say I
H4?
much prefer his position, but I'm just not too sure how big the compensation is.
Well, visually, clearly, you
It
love
looks wonderful.
It looks great. And whoa.
Yeah, that's a big time post up right there. I got to play G3. I've got no choice.
What do you have after G3?
Well,
You're just saying better pieces worth 2 pawns now?
well, why 2 pawns?
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought he he traded on D5.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
I visually screwed that up. All right, knight H3 now with a knight G5 check. Chasing that knight backwards, I don't know.
The
Now you've got to deal with the pawn on F3 and C5.
Rook to D3.
G5. Look at big Vlad.
Yeah,
play with
dominating.
activity.
Wow. Look at that domination.
You've got to kill that pawn.
No,
he's
he
playing knight
realized
H3.
he realized he couldn't kill the pawn because the problem is the knight would have been dominated, and takes Firouzja
Whoa,
with
he's got
that
his pawn back. Does Vladimir?
tricky move. Okay, you got Rook G4, but okay, King F6. Let's go. King F6. Just improve the position of the king.
And is that
What?
8 seconds for Firouzja, and now a pin.
Oh.
That's a big pin. You're getting mated on the back rank if you're not careful.
Rook.
Knight F4
He
and
knocked
B5. And can the black rook? I thought the black rook could get into the act. Here it comes, but Firouzja finds Rook A3. Wow,
Just
this kid
in
is just
time. Amazing.
lightning fast finding defensive chances. Now he can actually bring his rook to F3 and guard the knight. And so Vlad has to trade down and
That's
start
not gonna
going
get it
after a
done.
draw quickly.
Oh, I think he had something there. It just felt that he had. And look at this, Vlad is on the back foot suddenly.
And he's about to lose a pawn.
That's right.
And he can capture.
He's threatening to play Rook to B4.
A B6 side incoming.
Absolutely.
B6 will be
but
strong.
His king is in time.
But will it be enough to draw, though? Your king comes back, but you're losing the F pawn. You're losing the F pawn, and then it feels.
F4,
you might lose.
F4.
Yeah, and King G4, F3 will come,
as soon as
your king will be cut off. Won't your king will be cut off after the rook goes to F5 takes, Rook F5 takes, and then play Rook. There he goes. Take the pawn. Then Rook takes F4.
Yeah.
And then bring your Rook to D4.
To cut off the king.
Cut off the king on D4. And now just pull it back or down. Either way you want to play it, you look busted. This is lost. This should be, wait a minute, there is a one defensive idea.
Yeah,
that is to bring the Rook all the way back and now bring over. Wow, look at this. Just right in time because you need the white Rook. The Rook cannot go to F2 because now the black king comes in and saves the game just in time. Wait a minute, maybe not. Maybe not because King
Rook
E4
F5 was wrong.
And play F5. Look at that. The timing just worked out by one tempo for white.
Now it's winning.
King moves.
Ooh, King F7.
Not sure why he didn't go to F7 on that last move. Where to put the rook?
Vladimir was like, what do I do with this rook? I touched it.
And now another push, and that's all she wrote.
King
wow,
E7.
just in time. Alireza wins the game against the legend. Incredible, Yas. Did you see that rook and pawn technique?
Well, I thought Vladimir had his grips on. Look, when Vladimir was at the height of his power and he had that positional grip on, nobody escaped. And what Alireza did and turned the tables and won that rook and pawn endgame, incredible, Maurice, incredible.
That was extraordinary.
The kid is
that was
good.
A lesson. It feels like there might have been one moment there for Vlad as he brought the rook all the way back. That was the correct technique to get the king to be in trouble. But
look in slow motion.
Right here, this was the key. The three files in between, the three ranks in between the rook and the pawn. But king h6, this was the key. Rook back. The fact that you have to move your rook to defend this pawn, allowing the king to come closer.
I think that might have been a bad move. The king d6. I'm not sure.
Not sure which one, but there is where he thought his rook would gain solidity. No, I think it's lost.
No, because now king e4 allows rook e2 check.
And then rook f2 check if you take the pawn.
Exactly.
Once he's able to push the pawn, now
it's decisive.
Now it's decisive.
It's gone.
But it means, I think because it was two files, rook to d4 earlier, causing the king an issue one tempo too late, that was the key move. And Vladimir realized rook f8 here would be king g7, but it didn't matter because Alireza realized just push and push some more. If you play king e7, he plays king g7, and you cannot stop this pawn from forcibly queening, and that's why he resigned.
Exactly.
That was precise. That was precision. Amazing. Amazing rook and pawn.
Pretty
we said
good.
We don't like his rook and pawn technique. That one we like.
That was good. We're sending it over to Paris for further insights on this extraordinary